Welcome to our channel, Truth Serum. Today's episode is all about who's sorry now? Sorry, not sorry? It's a very interesting word, and we have some really good stories to tell you. And I also want to say, look, we're right in the beginning of doing all these videos, making lots of mistakes.
Oh, I love it.
Learning as we go along. We thank you for your patience. I thank you for your patience.
Yeah.
I thank you for your banter.
Yeah, we love this. But we want to hear from people too, because it can't just be us like talking about these types of topics. Because I feel still relevant in my age. Like I am between 40 and 50. You are like way over 50, but that's all good. So, but why should they care?
Better?
You know?
Okay. Beauty over age. Damn.
All right, so who's sorry now?
And that's what I hate about women. Oh, we can't go there.
No, you're not bitching. Stop bitching.
Okay. No. So we're doing
today's
sorry,
episode
not
is sorry, not sorry.
Right.
Do you find yourself apologizing? How often do you apologize in your daily life? I have not kept a log or a record of that, but I think I've found myself apologizing a lot. I went to a show with a girlfriend that you were with us, and when we left the theater,
it's so funny.
our girlfriend,
we love you,
Jill. Sorry, Jill. We love you, Jill. But it was raining, and what did she say to us?
She called us up to see if we were on our way home, and how did you like the show, etc. And then she says,
"I'm so sorry, it's raining." And I looked at Maria and I said, what is she apologizing for?
I scream in the phone, Jill, stop apologizing for the weather.
And so it made us think, like, as I've gotten older in my life, I find myself apologizing a lot more than I
What about at work?
Should. Okay, let's role play. Ready?
Okay.
Role play.
All right.
All right, this is Maria at work. I'm going to be the boss, okay? Here you go. Maria, that report last year in 2017, you produced those numbers. That was the marketing exchange between X and Y and Z. Do you remember what that number was?
Oh, sorry. I don't know what that number was. I'm sorry.
Ding! Like, don't do that, right? Like, what?
Right,
like, role play again. Maria, 2017, those numbers that you used for the exchange. Do you remember what those numbers were?
No, I don't. Oh, bam! Boom!
That was,
yes!
That was solid!
Power behind
Dude,
that?
that was solid!
Aww.
You looked different. You felt different.
Okay.
I need a drink.
Oh, yeah. Can we have alcohol delivery here? Girl Friday! No. Woo! Girl Friday!
Look at she's right ready. Truth Serum, folks.
Woo!
It's not always about drinking, but it's
nice
about
little booty shake.
I don't know. I feel like I say sorry too much. So the big takeaway here is stop apologizing.
Do you hear the power? When we were talking about this, we were doing the role playing, and she was doing the sorry, not sorry line. And I remember how powerful it was.
Do you remember what you had for dinner last Thursday? What'd you have for dinner last Thursday? Sorry, I don't know.
Sorry, I don't know.
No, why would you say that?
Here's a really interesting thing. My daughter works for a very big company, a very well-known company. And one of her coworkers, my daughter's in her early 20s, and one of her coworkers said to her, I believe she's in her later 20s, said, never apologize at work. Oh, and like, I love this girl, whatever her name is.
Okay, so here's the question.
Yeah.
When do you say you're sorry? Like, we talk about not doing it at work and things like that, but when is the right time to say that we're sorry? You know, I like when you, break a promise? Like, when do you say you're sorry?
Well, I think the takeaway here is you apologize for something that you're truly sorry about doing or truly sorry about saying.
Yeah.
Because when you scream at your husband or you scream at your kids,
about that now.
I've learned to apologize to my kids. Let me tell you, I grew up in a very strict Italian Catholic household. No apologizing. And it wasn't until years of therapy, lots of money, anyway.
And friendship.
But the therapist looks at me and says, Maria, you're wrong. You need to apologize to your kids.
I'm not apologizing.
I'm not apologizing now.
But the minute that we drop a fork at a restaurant, we're like, sorry. Like, what? Why am I saying I'm sorry I dropped a fork at the restaurant? I have to make the waitress go and get something else. So, but yet we don't apologize.
You apologize when you mean it, and it has so much power to it. So, we hope that you will say sorry for the right reasons and not the wrong reasons. Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, taking a shot first.
Takeaway. So I think I told you earlier that I've been sharing our
Oh
website.
God, you're doing questions.
I know. This is the question advice. It's not necessarily questions. It's question advice time now, okay? Ding. Questions and advice time. Okay, this one, we get emails from people, and I love that, Maria. You know why? Because it makes me feel like I'm not so alone. Like in our little world,
No,
like people
absolutely.
do care about
They're gonna
this.
hit delete soon. What's the question?
All right. This is from Emily D. from Pound Ridge, New York. I don't know where Pound Ridge, New York is. But anyway, she says, oh, this is a good one for you, Maria.
No.
When does flirting get over the line?
Flirting's over the. That's really simple. I mean, at
is?
this age,
Come on,
flirting's
flirting
over the line that you wouldn't do in front of your significant other. So if
I'm not sure I agree with that, but okay. Can't you
it's-
flirt under the table with somebody else? Like if my husband's there and I could be flirting with somebody else, is that over the
oh
line?
my God!
I'm asking the question. Or no, Jody is asking the question.
No,
Oh, it was Emily.
flirting is okay if you do it in front of whoever your significant other is. It's okay, but I mean, if you're texting them and whatever, and Girl Friday's telling us to shut the hell up.
All right.
We have
I
to
got
go.
it. Next time.
Shot of
on the
truth,
Truth
people.
Serum.
Thank you so much.
Peace out.
Lord help us.
That was the bomb because I was nervous about your makeup, and then when you said that, that's bad.
Oh,
Bad Maria.
Yes.
Bad Maria. All right, I'm lighting the candle. That means we're ready to roll.